Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper. It's Jackie Bolcha. Bolcha. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I haven't been able to change my name legally yet in the Stampin' Up world, so I still get confused with my name, and that's a cause of great mirth to very many people. So my name is Jackie Vandersar Boot, otherwise known as the Pampered Stamper. It's so much easier to just refer to myself as the Pampered Stamper. I'm a Canadian demonstrator, but I'm also a demonstrator in the Netherlands, which means if you live in Europe, you can order from me as well. And I was going through the annual catalog this morning, or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday because I needed to place another order. As demonstrators, we were able to place a pre-order weeks ago, April 4th, I believe it was my mom's birthday. Yes. And so, but on May 2nd, we were able to order whatever we wanted from the new annual catalog. So I was going through it to decide what I needed to order for Canada. And as I was going through it, I noticed some things that I kind of had missed. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a walkthrough with the catalog with you. So if you're looking for some exciting stamping today, that's not going to happen. But if you want to walk through the annual catalog to see what I think and get excited about it, then please stay with me. Pour yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or some water, whatever you like to drink, and let's get started. I'm going to change it over here so you can see me. Now, before I get started with the annual catalog, I just want to let a few people take the time to join in. And I made a reel this morning, and I've been wanting to make this card for a long time with a reel. And I was having so many problems. It was too long. I don't know how to edit it. And finally, so when you don't get it the first time, you have a bunch. I have actually 4 of these, and I think I gave one away. And I started with this card because of my Dutch friend Leonie. And Leonie made this as a swap card, and I loved it so much. And but then I realized I wanted to make this one, but I don't have any Pool Party re-inker. So, and I thought I've already wanted to order it twice. I was so mad at myself. So now I need to place another order just because I want to make this card in these colors as well. It's just so nice. Anyway, go on to my Instagram account and you can see that reel. Show me some love because this is my first reel where I've sped things up a little bit. So I'm excited about that. I'm just going to check if I can go onto YouTube and see myself on here. And I don't know if I can. Oh, I've got one person watching, so that's great. You know what? I'm just going to do my thing and I'm not going to interact with you guys. I will see the comments later and then I'll talk to you guys, okay? That way I can keep focused on the annual catalog. So the annual catalog goes till April of next year. And it's got quite a few new in colors. So every year there's 5 new in colors. And then here is the suites and the index for everything that you need to know. I kind of skipped through all this stuff because I just want to get to the stamp sets. So it shows you here the new colors, the old colors, what came back. Super exciting. There's kits now too. So just realize that Stampin' Up! Now has products that are not just available in the annual catalog. So here we have, and if you look closely, you will see that the prices are in euros and in pounds because this is a European catalog. My Canadian catalog is waiting for me at home. So this is a beautiful birthday set with some really fun vellum. It's gorgeous. Well, actually, it's not even called vellum. It's called Gold Celebration Specialty Designer Paper, and it is really pretty. And this is really funky in the colors. And our pattern paper, you can always see what the main colors are underneath here. So then if you have those colors in cardstock, then you'll be able to pair it really well with your pattern paper. So these balloons are great for shaker cards. It's just a fantastic set. And then here we have a carousel set. Now, I don't remember ever having a carousel set, and I've been a demonstrator for 17 years. So I think that one's pretty cool. And with the dies, you can make magic happen. This one I have as well, Circle Sayings. And what's nice about this is that it's a great one to start with. It comes with a punch that's 2 3/8 inch. And so you can layer things together. You can do whatever you like. I really, really like this. And I think that's the next set that I'm going to be playing with. And remember, Stampin' Up! Does have, let me see, sample cards. So it's more than just a catalog. It's also an idea book. So you can use it for tags and cards and wrapping. Now this one, Charming Sentiments, is come back. And what's nice about this is that there are dies to go with all of them. And I use that here. This is from this saying. It's this one right here. So that's really nice. It cuts it out beautifully. You don't have to fussy cut. I love that. This is a fantastic set. The Lazy Days, the rocking chair cuts out. You can make a whole scene as they did in this card here. Birdhouse. This has a lot of possibilities. The cherry set has come back, so it's really nice because there's a punch that goes with it. And if you stamp the cherry in all different colors, you get a beautiful background. So easy to do. And then they've taken the thank you and stamped it a few times. And the other thing you can do is you can cut apart your stamps. So let's say you don't like thank you for being so sweet and you're going to use the thank you more often. You can cut off the for being so. Make it your own. This Seasonal Branches has some gorgeous thin branch dies, which is really nice. And I think it's going to be beautiful. It's got a gorgeous bird that also die cuts. There's a very nice sample here. Someone, Berdine Westerveld, she's an artisan design team in the Netherlands, and she posted a picture today on Instagram with the Arizona tea, and it has that branchy thing with the flowers. Very cute. Dainty Delight is a returning one. It's a beautiful floral branch one, and with really nice sayings too, with a font. This new one, I love this. I've shared a link on my Facebook page today, and it's Hope You Know. Wishing you comfort, truly, deeply grateful. Just saying thank you doesn't seem like enough. Hope you know how much your kindness is appreciated. What's nice about this set is that it comes in lots of different fonts, and I like that a lot. Now, this one comes with a punch, which is really, really nice. So if you want to just make a quick card, you stamp and you punch, and it's great. I like that. Sending hugs and stuff. And just take a peek. Can you see that? So zooming in, it's kind of a lighter stamp. And then that's great too. Okay, carrying right along. The Nature's Print is a returning one, a very classic stamp, and so is Lighting the Way. This one has dies. Be sure it tells you right here, coordinates with Lighting the Way dies, page 164. The die has a great big lantern as well, which you can do all kinds of things with. I have a blog post, if you search in there, called Lighting the Way, you'll see the cards I've made with it. This Color and Contour set has been a while. Here you can see that lantern right here. This is a great one too. Beautiful two-step stamping. It's also a distinctive stamp. When you see that little symbol here, that means that when you stamp your image, it comes out in different shades. Very artistic. This is one that is returning, and it has really skinny words, which is really nice. Sending, and I think it has love. It has a bunch of words. Really nice. It tells you what the dies are on page 166. The Pansy Patch is a returning one. Absolutely love it. My pansies are blooming right now. It's a fantastic set. This is fun. This one, very retro. I love the waffle cone, the pretzel, the pie. It has a very 50s thing. I have a cute little story. This is called is it called a Swiss cake? A Swiss roll, that's it. When I was a kid and I went camping with my friend, we were so excited to have our own money. Now, I grew up pretty poor, so if I had a few dollars on me, I felt like I was the richest kid in the world. And we went to the shop in the camp, and we would buy one of those cakes and break it in half and eat the whole thing. Crazy, crazy squirrel story. This is a set that is one of my favorites. So refreshing with the lemonade. It reminds me, oh, you know what, I'm getting warm. It reminds me of my daughter, Steph. It's super refreshing. It reminds me of summer afternoons outside in the backyard. And it's lovely. Of course, you could also make sangria with it, but it's a really nice saying. And if you look how nice the blue looks with the yellow, it looks great with lemon lolly. Did you know that our most popular color right now is Starry Sky? Good to know, isn't it? Now, this one is super, super special. I don't know if you can see the paper here. It's called Les Shop. And it's all about little shops that you can make with the dies. You can make it a bookshop, a bakery, a cafe, and I just think it's going to be a lot of fun to play with that in the paper. Then we have the Sweet Citrus, which if you haven't gotten it yet, it's a great set. It has a 3D embossing folder. You can make all kinds of citrus with it. It's fantastic. I have this set, and it's really nice, especially for a gift. Like, here's a box. It's really nice to put that great big saying on something, and you don't need a whole lot of else. Just put it with a really pretty cardstock and you're good to go. Two-Tone Flora is a set that I didn't get. We do have a tutorial bundle with it, with my Create With Us International tutorial bundle, and I regret not getting it. It's gorgeous. My team member Yvonne has done cards with it, and it's really, really nice. Something Fancy is a returning one from the mini, and it's a really nice one. It comes with dies that go with all the sayings. Really, really nice. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, here you can see a little sneak peek. We have gift bags in the colors of the, you know what, let me see if I've got this as bright as it can go. I do, okay. In all the in colors, so that's nice. It's an easy way to give a pretty matching gift. Sentimental Park goes with some dies, really pretty. I haven't used it yet. It's on my list to do. This is a great one. It doesn't show up very well here, but it is the best family ever, and you can combine so many different words. For if you want to customize a card for your aunt, uncle, brother, sister, whatever, this is the stamp set for you. And this Petal Park also goes with a punch, the Petal Park Builder Punch. So those two go together. They coordinate, and that's really nice. The Very Best Occasions has everything. So if you're a beginner stamper and you need a stamp set that has a lot of different things, this one has Christmas, birthday, thinking of you, love you, really nice. And this apple set, if you love to color, this is gorgeous for watercoloring, for blends. It did come with dies, and I don't know if those dies are still on the clearance rack. This cottage wreath was a top seller. It's really pretty. It's another distinctive, and it has lots of different occasions. And here you can see that bag again, that in color treat bag. If you want to give away a few blends, doesn't that look just beautiful? So this one again does Christmas, it does fall, it does Halloween. And then Season of Chic has some great, for all the seasons, it's got a snowflake, it's got leaves, it's got shells for summer, and pansies for spring. Some really nice words in here as well. Now this one is new, and it is Wonderful Thoughts, and it's the same idea as Charming Sentiments, just different words with the dies. I will know better. I'm going to order it, and then I'll know what all those little dies are. If you look in the back, we'll get there, and you'll see them. But what I really like, this one, I'll listen to your silence when words are just too much. Have you ever had it that you need to send a sympathy card, and you just don't know what to say? Well, you stamp this in the inside, and all you have to do is write Dear So-and-so, and then say that I couldn't have said it better myself. I'm here for you. Lots of love. I'm so happy this came back. This is such a beautiful, idyllic stamp set, the Regal Reindeer. And then Brightest Glow also came back. It's nice to have these great Christmas sentiments in the annual catalog. It's a really nice one. And the Perched in a Tree is also a lot of fun. It has this birch background die that is just stunning. Yeah, I love that. The Ringed with Nature, I have to be totally honest, I have this set. I find it a real challenge to use. I love the font, I love the words, and this is fun, but I've seen great cards made with it. I haven't been thrilled with what I've made with it. So this one's great. I love the Mitten the most and the Big Merry Christmas. Actually, they're all nice. They came with beautiful dies, but the dies got discontinued, which is really sad. But I have them, and they're great. So the lesson in all that, of course, is get what you like when you see it. Just get it, because you don't know how long it's going to last. Now, this Zoo Crew is so much fun. When you look at it, you're probably thinking, oh, this is just so intense. It's too much for me. It's way too busy. But the pattern paper has black and white on the back, and then it has a really cute print on the front. And I just love this. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I want to show you something really cute that we didn't see right away when we were going through this. See the llama? It's knitting. I mean, I just think that's so funny with its long eyelashes and the fun crocodile on the bike, the dancing cheetah, the raccoon with balloons. The kids will just love this. This is a skunk with binoculars and the turtles just singing a tune. This ribbon is stunning. So even if you don't like the Zoo Crew, it's a fantastic ribbon. I have something here, but I don't know. No, I cleaned off my desk. I had an example. My friend Leonie, she gave me a swap with this set. All right, keep moving right along. This Bird's Eye View It's really nice, simple line drawing stamp. Great for stamping on pattern paper. Nice with the glasses. You could use those glasses on other creatures from your other stamps. A fantastic branch. This is a great coloring set. And you can see how you can make the characters with the glasses on the owl. This would be a great set to stamp with your kids. And Hey Chuck, we've had so many chick, so if you're collecting the series of these Hey Chick sets, this is another fun one. The dies with this one are great. There's a weather vane, there's a fence. This example here, I'll zoom in on it so you can see it a little bit better. Oops. Look at that. You rule the roost. So it's a fun set. You've got something to crow about. Man, we're only on page 49. Okay, you'll see that the Easter Bunny is back and the punch is back in stock as well. Happy Labels is a returning stamp, as is Silly Goose. And you know what I like with this card here? I wouldn't have thought to do it, and I love it, is take a look. See how they've stamped the high in behind? And it just gives it a whole other look. I like it a lot. All right, zooming out again. Okay, here we've got some fun ones. The taco set is a returning one, and I've seen some, I don't have it yet. I love tacos, and I've seen some fun cards made with it. Like here, this is really cool too. Yeah, holy guacamole, it's your birthday. That's just funny. Your nacho average friend, long time no taco. You spice up my life. And then you see the little monkey. Isn't he adorable? Little monkey. The little monkey bundle comes with a punch, which is so wonderful. And the bananas in here, you can just personalize this. It's just really cute. I'm not sure what the face is for because he's got this face here. I don't know. Maybe just to stamp on the punched out image and just emboss it or something. Maybe that's what it's for. This is a great one. I have this and I'm so glad it's back. You can just like happy birthday, and then there's a piece of vellum, and then it's stamped out here. The happy is just cut out and it looks really nice. Then we have a new one, Hello Kiwi. That's a great two-step stamp. And the Share a Milkshake, that's a great one. You can do so much with it. I love the cute little straw, and I've made some fun cards with that. This one's cool too. So here you can see Life is Sweeter with You, and pay attention to this die. It's called Patchwork Pieces Die, and I saw it in the back of the catalog. This is one of the reasons I wanted to do this video. But I didn't realize that it was just one single die that cuts into all those pieces. So that's good to know. And then here's the other one. I think it's a set of 2. So real cool things that you can do with that. Here, if you have a little girl that loves tiaras, you can do this with glitter. You can emboss. It's going to be really pretty. And then here we have Little Dreamer. This is a good one for babies. It's got a star. I mean, it's got a moon and stars and clouds. I've seen that cloud on another card that we passed by already, and I was wondering where that cloud came from. Now we know. Then we have Hello Ladybug. This one comes with a punch. See? Great set. It's fun to add an extra layer of vellum over top of your stamped image to soften it up a little bit. This is a really great stamp. And then we have Happy Hedgehogs. It's a returner. That's not a word, is it? But it's really cute. It's really nice that they have this, in Dutch it's called a paddenstoel. I'm thinking it's a mushroom, but it's not really a mushroom, a toadstool. Very cute with lots of things, and that's a really cute bird too. Then the Sweet Songbirds. I was going to make a special fold with this set, and guess what I realized? My punch is in Canada. So I was really sad that I don't have the punch here. Then we have Playing in the Rain. Oh, it's not focusing very well. Playing in the Rain is carrying over. It's a great set. So much fun. I love the Everyday Thanks with the big Band-Aid, and this is a great one. Here you could make little things. If your kid is having trouble with coloring, you can just stamp these things over and over and have them color for cards. You can make background paper. It's great. This is also a fun one if you like whimsy. I have a hard time with these whimsical stamps. This one reminds me of Dennis the Menace. But this is really popular with a lot of people. So maybe I need to try it as well. Then, now this one is causing a little bit of consternation because it has sold out so quickly. It is coming back. I don't have a date yet, but it is beautiful. It's a beautiful embossing folder. This paper is stunning. Yeah, I can see that it sold out so quickly. We don't like it when that happens, but then we just have to wait a little while. This Lasting Joy is also a beautiful stamp set. May the years ahead be filled with lasting joy. I'm so thankful. I'm so sorry. Hoping for better days ahead. It's just a beautiful font there, and then you've got a more basic font as well. And you can combine them. It's like, I'm so sorry you're going through this. I'm so thankful you're in my life. That kind of thing. This is really beautiful too. It's similar to things we've had in the past, but if you're new, you weren't around for that. So that's okay. Beautiful images here. It reminds me actually of the flowers on my suitcase. So maybe I'll get the set and stamp it and let you know, because I love the flowers on my suitcase. Quiet Meadow has been around for a while. This beautiful scatter stamp. Love it. And this is a great set too. So if you like vintage collage stamping, this is a fantastic set. And then here, take a look in the top corner. You see this? Those are spools. We have jute twine or whatever in all the in colors, so that's really nice. You can combine layers and textures when you make your in color cards. Here we have timeless arrangements, and there's all kinds of dies that make really detailed. This is great. My friend Berdine loves this set, and I can't get up and get stuff. I have a card with her from her with that set. Darling Details, again, a distinctive set that can be really, really nice. And then it has some really intricate dies, as you can see here, if you like that. Okay. Then we have You Hold the Key to My Heart with a funky typewriter. And with these, that's so much fun. Now it says that there are 17 stamps, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That means this one is 1. Okay, it's not 5 different stamps. I like that. This is a really nice set, Earth and Elegance. It's something totally different. I love this trim that goes with it, because look what they've done. If you look over here on this vase, I'm going to zoom in, and they've wrapped it around the vase, and it looks so, so cool. Okay, here we go. See that? So that's why the catalog is an idea book. See, this is a die as well right here. That comes in it. It's hard to see with my camera. It's not just zooming in very well. And then I'm guessing when you fold on those lines, you get something like that. You get a 3D effect. So, and here too, you can see what a nice earth and elegance jar you're going to get. You are proof there is good in the world. Okay, we'll zoom out again. I think that's definitely on my list. And you can use those pots with other greenery from other stamp sets as well. Now, this is a fantastic set. Thank you so much, Natalie, for designing this set. I love text, and I love that they're long, that you can put them on a bookmark or something. You can embellish them with here. You can do embossing. It's just really nice. And then Hope and Prayer is another good one. I've had a lot of fun with this set. It's beautiful for coloring with their blends. So lovely. Time Together with a big hourglass. You can add different things for different seasons. Time is a wonderful way of showing us what really matters. That's a great saying. So fantastic dies with that. This Country Bouquet is returning, so it may look familiar. And then we have, I love this. Here's to Love, Everlasting Beauty. You've been asking for a happy anniversary. Here's a nice long one. Take Courage. Some beautiful flowers there. And here you can see how they've colored. And it looks really nice. Also some great big sayings. These are fantastic if you like making simple cards. You can stamp on patterned paper. You can cut a big die. And just like this card here. And let the paper do the work. Now here we have a fantastic Father's Day set. It doesn't have to be Father's Day. It's called Let's Go Fishing. And I love the paper, the colors. I love the bobber. It's just a really nice set. This is a die that they've just layered. And I think this one would be great for scrapbookers as well. And here you can see the color palette. Then we have a fun pizza set. That just looks great, doesn't it? And then a science set. This is great. I love the puns. You're like a proton, always positive. Let's celebrate. You and me is chemistry. It's your birthday. You can overreact. I love it. This is a great set too. Construction zone for the kids. Just look at the card ideas here. Lots of fun. And then, I mean, just for a child, for an easy present. Let's say you're invited to a birthday and you don't know the child very well and you don't want to buy an expensive gift. You can make something like that in a clear little bag of candy, and that kid is going to be happy, just happy. Parents might not be that you give candy, but maybe you get some healthy choices. Okay. Now, I really like this. I think this would be great for scrapbooking, for tags. Of course, it's got the passport and tickets and sunglasses. It's just, yeah, it's got a little bit of a vintage feel to it. I love it. Then we've got Sweet and Precious, all the nice animals. Is that one called an ocelot? I'm not sure. And we've got the giraffes and the penguins. And then He's All That is returning. It's a great one. I love this one with the van, the Volkswagen, and the classic car. It's just great. And the barbecuing. It's a fantastic set. That's one I won't get rid of. This is the one that I was playing with, the Grassy Grove. It's so nice. The dies that go with it are beautiful. And now here's Wild and Sweet with the koala, the panda, and the raccoon. Now some people where raccoons are a problem are not going to think that raccoon belonged in the Wild and Sweet set. But if you're not used to raccoons, you think they're cute. In Holland, they're called a wasbeer, a washing bear. This, who's not excited about this? The Stargazing Sweet collection. I right away thought, I'm going to make a card for Leo with this. Great, so simple. You use the background paper, you stamp this guy in three different colors. How much fun is that? Easy peasy. And I just think, man, maybe you should start an Etsy shop. You love making cards and you don't want to sell stamps? Have an Etsy shop and make fun cards and sell them. Look how cool this is. This is holographic trio specialty paper. That looks super cool. So then we have the Legendary Ride, fantastic motorcycle set with some just amazing dies. So happy this carried over. The On the Ocean is also great with the dies. Beautiful. I'm going to play with this next week. And I've had a lot of fun already playing with this one. I'm so glad it came back. The Beside Me, all those lovely images. This is also a great one for scrapbooking. And take a look at this. I love this. So what they've done, I'm going to zoom in. This is a hidden gem. They've embossed in white, and then they've colored on a very light crumb cake cardstock with blends. How cool is that? It gives you a totally different look. And here they've just stamped this stamp set here in the background, and then the clouds. And it just looks so neat with a few different dies. So I'm going to, and then they've taken the sails and they've put them through an embossing folder. And that embossing folder, those are the, oh, you can't see it. My camera's being weird. Let's see. Come to mama. Okay, you cannot see the crosshatch pattern in there, but if you go look later, page 89. And you can also see the catalog on my blog. You know what? I'm zoomed in. Maybe that's the problem. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. Another good one. I've had people say they didn't like this catalog. I can't figure it out. This catalog is going to make me go broke. I love everything. This is fantastic. You've got a skateboard, you've got a racing bike, you've got a regular bike, you've got a map, and you've got, what do you call those things? A scooter? I think. Anyway, just great. And some really nice sayings. And now we've got the crafting with you. So if you're not the outdoorsy type, not the athletic type, well, there's the sewing machine, there's knitting, there's our die cutting machine, there's a basket that you can put your brushes in, or you can put flowers in, or you can put your knitting in, and an easel. The one thing that I don't do very well is paint, and that's why I became a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. The stamps are beautiful. Enjoy the rhythm. Check out my blog post or my YouTube channel. I did a card with the carrots that were free for celebration, and the carrots were the band players. It was so much fun. The Brood for You. Oh my goodness, what a fun one to make cards with. You can put your beer, you can color your ale, whatever color you want. This could be a wine glass too, just saying. Then we have something for the gamers. Fun, eh? Yeah. Then we have inked botanicals, so that's really nice. Now, I have a thing, okay? And I don't know if you guys have the same thing. And I'm going to try to tell you to not let it affect you. When I see a color scheme that isn't calling my name, I tend to go right past this page. I won't even think about it. But the thing is to see it in other colors that you do like. This set, oh my goodness, this should be called the Jackie set because that is everything I love to do. I just think was made with me in mind. This one is really nice. This is from Rachel Tessman, designed this. Really nice words and a leaf stamp that you can, do whatever you want with. Go-to greetings, just a fantastic set to have. Not exciting, but it does have the happy birthday, the thank you, and just a note in all different fonts and sizes, and that's quite nice. Here we have bottled happiness. There's a punch that goes with this, and there are little shaker things, shaker domes, so you can make shaker cards with it. That's fun. If you've never made a shaker card, try it. Then we have bold bouquet, and I love the saying here. Thinking of you, caring about you, wishing you strength and peace. A great big happy birthday. Thanks for blessing my life. That's pretty awesome. Then we have some more nature. This one's really nice with the owl and the wolf and the bear. And then this, I'm thinking that this set here, the Scenic Wonders, would pair well with these animals. Here we have Seaside Bay. And that's been a lot of fun. And see this card here? I'm going to zoom in a little bit. That's called a spotlight technique. So what you do is you stamp your image, then you use a square punch or a square die, cut the piece out, mat it on something a little bit bigger, and pop it up. And then you get this really cool spotlight technique. Easy, but very, very impressive. Okay, so this one is really nice. I like it a lot. Then we have Masterfully Made. Now this is bold, okay? I've seen this used on the bottom of cards. It's a neat little trick. I'm not going to lie. When I look at this, it's way too busy for me. But that doesn't mean I'm going to see this. I know I'm going to see this from other demonstrators and that gravitate to this, and they're going to make something that I just love with it. Some vintage here in the background. These solid images are always nice, but again, you're going to want to do it with your colors. Vertical blooms. Yeah, that one, not sure about myself. But like I said, whenever you want to order a stamp, look it up. In Google, go vertical bloom Stampin' Up and see what other people have made with it. Here is the days to remember. You can make a, this one is a repeat. If you want to make your own little desktop calendars, you can do that. I love this. I've ordered it, of course. Coffee with friends, because I miss my coffee in a card class, and I'm all about having coffee with friends. Yesterday, it doesn't have to be coffee, but sitting on a bench with a friend or any loved one is just so special. To take time to do that. I did it yesterday. It was amazing. This is beautiful. Very different with the big stamp. I think this will be fun to try. And here, your path awaits. You can build an image. Like here, you can see the card where they've made a scene. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Then we have Love for You. This one goes with some dies. I have it. It doesn't look like an exciting stamp, but it's amazing what you can do with it. Here we have Sea Turtle. And the Sea Turtle, all these images are shown at 50%, which means they're twice as big as this. This is the actual size. And they're reversible. So you can stamp the solid image, and then you can stamp the other side and get the detail. It's quite lovely. Here we have some butterflies. Also a reversible stamp. So that's why they're called twice as nice. Then we have Fresh as a Daisy. Now this has been a pre-order, so you're seeing lots of cards made with this. I've been playing with it. I love it. Heartily recommend it. Really, really beautiful. The paper's gorgeous. A bit of a 70s feel with those bright colors, but on the other side is a nice calming color as well, so don't freak out. Another beauty of the deep with the anchor and all the sea stuff. It's quite nice too. Then we have Waves of Inspiration. Really nice. I made a whole set of these, and when I get back to Canada, I still have some parcels in the post with this, so I'm going to try to sell those to you again. Artistically Inked, I'm using for a special free technique class next week. Next week, Tuesday, there is a Zoom link. Okay, if you want to join me, there's a event on Facebook for that. And the Prized Plant, that's a very geometrical set. I'd have to see it in use. Here you see it. That one I'm still out on. I have to see what people do. This is more my style. I don't have to do anything. I just have to stamp it and color it a little bit and I'm done. I like that. That's me. This one is really nice. The around the bend, the dies are really nice. And this in the corner. This one is really lovely. The Alphabest has a punch to go with it. It's quite handy if you want to personalize things. I love this, mostly because that, you know, the old-fashioned post, and you can stamp on the envelope. This is a stamp that you need if you're selling your Stampin' Up! Cards commercially, okay? Because there's a trademark that's supposed to go on the back of your cards. And then we have background stamps. These have been around, and these are new. I've ordered this one with the raspberries because I love raspberries, and I like what it looked like in the background of this card. This is also the Tile and the Watercolor World. Great, great stamp. The big snowflake is a returning one and perfectly detailed. Then we've got our bling. We've got ribbon. We've got blending brushes. Here is the thing that has all the colors. So here we have our new colors, the colors from last year, and then here it will say if a color is returning, we've had it before, or it will say that it's new. I'm not going to go through all of them because that will just take too long. This is our storage section. Really nice for storing our blends, our markers, our ink pads. We have new watercolor pencils, so that's good to know. You can also save money by buying your refill ink bundles. You save 10% when you buy your refill inks in a bundle. Okay, and the ink pads as well. You can get all the core colors and you'll save 10%. What else? The in-color ink pads as well. If you get all 5 together, you save 10%. So look for the bundled savings little label, okay? Here we have a fun, like this stuff you kind of page right over, but we've got these scallop gift card boxes. That's so nice. Envelope treat boxes, our in-color treat bags. And then if you want to give stuff away like that little package of candy, right here, the 6x8 cellophane bags. Window sheets are great, but when you get a stamp set, a photopolymer one, you'll get a free window sheet in there because you'll take the stamp set off the thick piece, you'll put it in your case, and then you'll put the thin piece over top. So that's good. The Fluid 100 watercolor paper, wonderful stuff, and our vellum cardstock. Now here are a few hidden gems. Do you know that we now have white center specialty paper? So you get 10 sheets, 2 of each color in lemon lime twist, azure afternoon, night of navy, berry burst, and fresh freesia. And what's good about that paper is if you run it through an embossing folder, the white will come out, especially if you sand it a little bit. Really cool. And it's 12 by 12, which means you can scrapbook with it. Then we've got the holographic trio, which is really cool with that space set. We've got the distressed gold, which is great. And then we've got luster specialty paper in the in colors. And then there's even more, okay? Here we have our pattern paper. It tells you what colors are in the pattern paper, so that's handy. Then we have our specialty designer paper and vellum basics. That's vellum, but it has a print, which looks really nice when you put it over top of a solid color, and it just comes out just beautifully. Our album, you can scrapbook with these, but you can also put your paper pumpkin stamp sets in there. I love that idea. The note cards and envelopes are great to have on hand for easy card making. And the assorted memories and more cards. Honestly, I should just highlight this because this is one of the favorite things. I always have several packs of these in my stamp room because the big cards are 6 1/4 by 4 1/4 and the small ones are 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and they're just wonderful. Here we have all the blends. These are the blends that are for skin tones. They're called natural tones. They're not with all the other blends, so you might miss them. Okay. Heat and stick powder you're going to use with our gold flakes, which is right here. You don't even see it, and it's such a cool product. Where does it say? I don't even know. It's on the other side, I think. But anyway, it's just hiding there, but that's what it's good for. Do we have any secrets here? This is great right here. They are, let's have a look. I'm looking. Enamel effects. Yes, so it comes in metallic. That's new. And it comes in pearlized black, red, and white. You can make your own embellishments. The only thing you have to do is you have to make sure that you walk away and let them dry completely. The sun is coming out and I am dying of heat. I hope you can still see okay. We're getting a few, now we've got some gorgeous embellishments. These are really cool, these little circles. The daisies, the square brads, number 3 loose silver sequins. And what are my favorites here? We've got so many different ones. Oh yeah, here's that gold stuff. Okay, that is called gilded leafing. It's amazing. It's so much fun to play with. Then, okay, no, we missed something. There's something here that I just love, and they're called effervescent. Oh, you use them in a shaker card, but I don't see them now. I must have missed them. And I wanted to point them out because they're so cool. No. Okay, well, you know, you really have to just read through all of them because we do have a lot of fun things. Then we have our ribbon. And the new ones will tell you that they're new. Here, this is really cool. This right here, the in-color jute trim. Silver threaded twine sounds nice to me. This is that with the naturals. And then this is the same as last year, the metallic woven ribbon. It's really nice. And the in-color baker's twine. That's great to have too. Now here we have the scoring tool. This is a fantastic tool to have if you like making fancy fold cards. Replacement blades for your trimmer, important to have. Our paper snips are amazing. These are all little tools that you can add to your, take your pick, and this is new. There's a hobby blade, a pick tip, and a rotary perforating tip. So that's fun. If you want to make a card and in the inside you want to have a tearaway bookmark, then you can use that rotary tip to make that happen. Then here we have our punches. The circle punch, this big one is back. It's amazing. The pick-a-punch, the labels, the monkey. Yeah, these are all wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And our punches stack. So that's really good to know. Oh, I've lost myself here. The Stampin' Scrub or the chamois. Those are two ways that you can clean your stamps. The chamois will not look this color for very long. I put it in a clear case. So you can buy clear cases in sets of 4. That's really nice to have because I will put my gems in there sometimes, or watercolor paper, or bits of stuff. It's a good organizing tool. Then we have our die cutting machine. We have our replacement plates. This is amazing. Adhesive sheet so you can make your own stickers. And this is also great. That spongy thing for getting rid of all the little bits with the brush out of your dies. And then here we have the dies and the stamp sets. And then you can see them a little bit better. So this is a good page to look, and it also has an extra card idea for you. So I really like that. And now here you can see that in this little Dreamers that those clouds are stitched. So lots of fun. And then there are dies that aren't paired with the stamp set. They're all here. So here's that birch one I was talking about that goes with perched in a tree. So lots of fun. This is one that's overlooked, the Give It a Whirl dies. If you want to make a spinner card that has a little opening in it, that's great. This is the one I was telling you about with the patchwork dies. I think that one's really awesome. And this one here, the Nested Essentials. That makes for a great big banner, or some. This one I thought you could fold and have to make a treat topper bag. And the Scallop Contours is a fantastic set that I love. The Stitched with Whimsy. I use stylish shapes all the time. I use tailor-made tags all the time. And this is the reason that you need to get two-tone flora with that. It's just beautiful, that lacy top. And then Wanted to Say, that's pretty awesome. I didn't even see this. See, so it's got a Feel Better Soon, a Happy Birthday, a Celebrate, and a You're Too Kind. Those are, you know, you use those all the time. That makes life really easy. And then we have our embossing folders. This is a new one that I really like, the Exposed Brick. And the Countryside Blossoms is the one that's temporarily sold out, but our embossing folders are always amazing. This one is a doily hybrid, so it cuts out doilies that you can layer. That looks really nice. Well, then we have about you know, your rewards. So Stampin' Rewards, when you get 10%, 12, 14, 16%, or a half price item when you get to $550. It's really worth getting a host code and having a party or having one in person. You can also choose from these stamp sets as a host that are only available to hosts. So that's really nice. And then, of course, the best deal is always the starter kit. And then here, if you want to look something up quickly because you can't find it, you can just look it up and see what page it's on, and it tells you what languages it's available in. So, and then you can read some more stuff. And that's it. So, guys, how long did that take me? I have no idea. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you choose me as your demonstrator or as your team leader. But most of all, I just hope that you have fun stamping. I'm so glad you joined me today. I hope you found it helpful. I have a sore arm from turning the pages at a certain level. Maybe I should have put my chair a little, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I was not working at an ergonomically happy level, that's for sure. But I enjoyed going through the catalog because now I know it better as well. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, share it on Pinterest or on Facebook, and subscribe to my channel. You might be the lucky winner of the Eden's Garden bundle, which I'm going to give away to a lucky subscriber when we get to 15, when we get to 5,400 subscribers. All right, have a